up, guys? It's your girl, Meosha Bean. I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. So, I know it's been a minute. Sorry, forgive me. I haven't been on my, videos on here on YouTube for a minute. I've been working on a lot of good things. The podcast's doing great. For those who don't know, I have a podcast called Creatives to Creatives. Check it out. Subscribe. It's on all the podcast platforms. I'm interviewing celebrities, up and comings, and, people that are doing the things in the film and entertainment business. And we're talking about different things, social consciousness, commentary, things like that, entertainment, and much more. But today I'm giving you guys a reaction video because a lot of people are telling me, I should react to this Carlee Russell situation. And I heard about it, but I haven't really looked into it. I know people that kind of really are invested in this thing and are like, Meosha, this is going to be something very interesting to hear your perspective. What do you think? And my thoughts and blah, 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 blah. So we're going to just watch this reaction video from TMZ about the update so I kind of understand what's going on. I heard down the grapevine, what exactly happened, but it's kind of almost like another Jessie Smollett situation, but this time she's not a celebrity, and it got a lot of coverage. So let's check it out and watch it. Let's check out and see I'll give you my thoughts.
We finally have a major update and some concrete information from police in Hoover, Alabama as it relates to the Carlee Russell case. Remember, this all started last Thursday when Carlee Russell went missing in Hoover, Alabama. She was driving at night, called cops to say that she saw a toddler walking alongside the freeway. She pulled over, called her family to tell them the same story, and then she disappeared.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there's just a kid just walking by themselves. Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
Cops showed up. There was no sign of Carlee. There was no sign of this kid. A massive search got underway. The story got national attention, and on its face, it sounded like a straight-up abduction. It sounded like human trafficking. It was very scary. And then about 48 hours later, she shows up on foot at her parents' house, seemingly out of nowhere. And even before the police came out today, people had a lot of questions. There was a lot of suspicions. People felt like the facts of this story were not lining up. And now the police are sort of saying, yes, that is in fact the case, at least from our point of view right now too. Here's a big thing. The chief of police in his presser today said they have looked at her phone records, and through the help of federal law enforcement, they have found internet searches of hers that they say are very, very suspicious.
On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert," was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught," was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted.
Based on their one interview with her, she says that she was in fact kidnapped by a man with orange hair who snatched her from the woods, pulled her into a car with another woman that she says she did not see but heard. She claims that they held her captive for a couple days. They stripped her down. They took photos of her. They were feeding her snacks and whatnot, and that along the way she was somehow able to escape and made her way home. Again, they say they want to talk to Carlee more to get more information about what she claims happened, but they're saying at this point that Carlee and her family have not made her available for further comment. They say they've tried respecting her privacy, letting her recuperate, letting her rest in the wake of what she says is a traumatic event, but their patience is running thin. They want to talk to her soon, and they even told her we were going to go with this presser today unless you come out and talk to us. She hasn't done that. They came out with the presser, and I got to say, on the face of it, it sounds very suspicious, and the public seems to agree.
So we're gonna watch one more thing, and I think this is another thing that you guys might want to watch. I'm gonna be watching the parents, Carlee Russell's family speaks out. She was not in a good state, it says. So this was posted 2 days ago. So we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna break it down and give you my thoughts on everything. I'll let you guys know. Let's watch this really
You all
quick.
first laid eyes on her again. What was it like?
To me, I mean, just so much joy.
This morning, in an exclusive sit-down with NBC News, the parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours. What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But it's okay.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running, all her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carlee has given detectives her statement so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
NBC News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police have just said they're following up on all information provided by Carlee.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say one thing is clear.
Do you believe she was fighting for her life?
Oh, she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
But she made it back to you.
She made it back.
Yeah, she did make it back. All right, Priscilla, so investigators are obviously busy on this case. What are they looking into going forward?
Yeah, Hoda,
Interesting. So far, I mean, everyone seems to be like, Yeah, so far it seems like everyone seems to be saying that this is a false, like, made-up case. It looks like here, from what I noticed and what I gather, even TMZ, I think that's a pretty. I mean, the fact that those searches that she looked up doesn't look too hot for her, Taken, which is a movie, and the fact that she was looking this up definitely makes her look very suspicious because, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be real so far. Seems like she kind of made this up so far, and I hope that's not the case. But apparently, I guess that's what it is. That's what everybody's saying. Let's see. I'm trying to see what all this is that you guys sent me. There's Oh, wow. Looks like, yeah, no, it looks like there's going to be some really, if this is definitely made up, which it kind of feels like it is, that's not going to be good on her part. And my thing is, what is your reasoning to making all this up? And if this is the thing, if this actually did happen, then that's not going to be good for her. She's definitely going to get some time if this was made up. If this was honestly, like, I mean, there are real cases of kids gone missing and, you know, missing cases. I just watched this, you know, case in point, I just watched this movie called Sounds of Freedom. I mean, if you guys haven't seen that movie, you know, guys, it is one of the most heart-wrenching, heartfelt films I've seen in a long time. I believe it's produced by Mel Gibson, and you know, it's starring the guy from The Passion of Christ. I can't think of the guy's name right now, but it is such a gripping film, and this is, you know, and that movie's serious. I mean, kids are going missing every day. Sex trafficking is a serious thing, and the fact that you have somebody that, and again, allegedly, right? I don't know if this is something that's an update. I'm only going off what I've seen, what you guys told me to watch. If this is a lie and this is something that she's fabricated and made up for some publicity or for some other reason, that is not going to be a good look, and it's not okay to do, because there are really serious cases of people being vanished and people's time and efforts of investments of being, like, you know, could you imagine all the police force and everybody's going out looking for this girl, and then this girl is like chilling at somebody's house? If this was, you know, made up or fabricated, it's not going to be good. And, you know, like, you know, sex trafficking is a real thing. Abductions, that's a real thing. That's a serious thing, you know. So I hope for her sake that she's telling the truth, but it doesn't seem very, I mean, even the parents talking about their daughter's situation on television looks a little odd and a little off to me. Same kind of feeling how I felt when I watched the Jussie Smollett case. I remember watching his like when he was talking about the situation that happened to him and how he's feeling during that interview, that famous interview, and it just looked a little, it just, something didn't sit right with me, and it didn't look like it was truthful or honest. So I just hope for her sake that she didn't go that far to make up a lie, because that's not gonna be good. And I mean, if that is true, if she actually did that, that's a serious problem. You have some issues going on with you, like, to make up something like that. And what is the reason? What is the reason? And what do you think the money's going to go to? Or if you're not going to get that money that you raised to find yourself, like for them to find her, she's not going to walk away with this money. But the fact that she wrote, like, her searches, that just implication, that right there of the police officers finding that information is such a key part, because it's actually kind of makes you think that this whole thing is made up. And maybe the family, I don't know if their parents are in on it, but that would just be the craziest case, definitely the craziest case of all time if the family was in on it. I hope not. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, we'll stay updated. We'll see what happens. But I really hope that it was a real serious thing and that it's real. So it doesn't look like it so far. But anyway, thank you guys for telling me to watch it. I'm glad I could watch it and give my thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all new videos that drop on this channel, because we're always popping out videos. All right, see you guys soon. Peace.